Most American cities have mayors. If you're lucky, some neighborhoods have them too. Unofficial? Sure. But just as important, just as respected and loved. And usually for good reason. For Tom, who started his career after the military as a professional wrestler, and then opened one of the most popular gyms with the South Bend Police Department, established relationships with parents and kids all along Walnut Street. Tom is most commonly known as the mayor of Walnut Street.
Whenever a bus driver wouldn't be on, they had a different bus driver. So sometimes the kids would be on, but it makes like a loop, and then they drop them off on the other street. Well, when they drop them off here, that's all, the kid don't know where he's at.
Countless times over the past few decades, he's found lost kids right outside the gym. And like any good mayor, he'd ask them where they lived and then walk them safely home.
6 or 7 buses, school buses, just zipping, and it was grade school, high school.
One little boy would hang out at the gym just to watch TV every day after school. When Tom asked him why, the boy told him that his parents only watched soap operas, and he wanted to know what other kids at school were always talking about. So Tom asked him to bring his wagon to the gym the next day. When he did, Tom put a spare TV in the wagon and told him to take it home. You'd think watching TV in his room would be bad for the little boy, but in this case, it changed his life. He started doing better and better in school, and has never forgotten Tom's generosity.
I gave him the TV, and the folks, thought, that was nice of you. And I said, well, he always came. I said, it was either sitting at home with you in his room watching TV, or he'd be sitting down here watching with me. So if he wasn't home, he'd be here with me. It was the little kids that I always worried about. And I always told the folks, I said, they said, well, is it okay if they're in there? I said, yeah. I even had the parents that worked, didn't get off till 5 o'clock. The kids sat here. I had them do homework. I put them behind the desk. I said, do homework.
When neighbors on Walnut Street had trouble, like leaky roofs or flooded basements or sick friends, Tom's always been first to lend a helping hand. In fact, when employees at the small bank across the street would leave work every day, he'd stand outside to make sure they all got to their cars safely.
During this winter, it's dark, so they all came out the back door after they locked up. And I always worried about it, because mostly there was one guy and usually 3 women. I would stand up by the door watching them as they drove away in there.
In the circle,
when I thought it got robbed, and I chased the guy around the neighborhood till we finally caught him. So that's more or less started how I got to be the mayor of Walnut Street.
In a world that desperately needs good leaders like Tom, the lives he's touched are the guarantee that this circle won't be broken. Thank you, Tom, and God bless you, the mayor of Walnut Street.
Dillinger's opponent for this match from South Bend, Indiana, at 229 pounds, the former Mr. Indiana, Tom Lynch. Referee Henry Van Loon. Lynch is in the corner. Takes over on Lynch. He's completely overwhelmed, Tom Lynch. Lynch has Dillinger against the rope, using a choke hold. And who can blame him? Now a flying field across the ring.